Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with my next video. This will not be an unboxing. This will be a review of a very popular Star Wars playset spaceship. If that makes sense, as you see in front of you. And as you've seen in the description, I'm sure, the Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars Power of the Force line. Before we get into this video, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do so and tap the notification bell so that you get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, also I should add, this is a vintage re-release of the Millennium Falcon. It's not vintage from the Millennium Falcon that came out in the 70s, but this is a vintage re-release, again, from the Power of the Force line. And for anyone who's familiar with the Power of the Force line, that was a very popular Star Wars set of toys that came out in the 90s, and also part of the early part of the 21st century. But I think more so they were more popular so in the 90s. And I had the privilege and honor of collecting a lot of those toys. The action figures during that time, the action figures are 3 1/4 scale toys, which I have a bunch of those. I did a video previously on the Queen Amidala ship, which was similar to this particular line. And yeah, that was about a month or 2 months ago that I did that video. But yeah, so this is a vintage re-release, not classic vintage, as I just said. And this ship measures is close to about 2 feet, I think. Close to about, yeah, it's about 2 feet in length and 2 feet in length, and I don't know how many inches it is in height, but it's enough where it's tall enough where it can fit the vintage action figures. I have to apologize though, I could not find my vintage my 3 1/4 scale Han Solo, Chewbacca, Luke, or Leia. I have them, but I couldn't find them in enough time for this video, so my apologies about that. We're going to take a look at the box. You see there's a Millennium Falcon on the side there. I want to try to keep some of this glare out of the video. And when I bought this, there's a lot of glare there. As you can see there, let's turn it to the side. I bought this for $49.99, $50, 50 and some change. It says here the pose needs hand support, which it definitely does. And then let's take a look at the back of the box here. Let's see. So here's the back of the box with the Millennium Falcon. And again, as I always say, I take care of my stuff. This is the original box, which was purchased in, I think I purchased this in 1997 or 98, I believe. No, I purchased this in 95. Wow. Yeah, because there's a year down, right? The year of when this particular vehicle was made. You can see that there. Let's see. 95. Yeah. And this is when Kenner was still making Star Wars toys. Can you see that? Yep, 1995. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah. So I've had this since 95, man. Yeah, and you got the proof of purchase and everything right there. Other Star Wars vehicles, and I have all of these. The X-Wing fighter, the Land Speeder, and TIE fighter. Okay. Yeah, so there is the box, and that's during the time you still had the Star Wars fan club too. And you can see on the back of the box there, it has the action figures and the inside of the ship, which we're going to actually take a look at the ship the ship in a moment. It says here on the back of the box, again, there's a lot of glare there. Let's kind of turn this around to the side. Turn this to the side so we can get some of that glare out of there. You control electronic light features. It has flashing laser gun, front running lights, lift hatches to put the pilot at the cockpit controls. Then it has a little picture insert of Luke Skywalker next to Han Solo and C-3PO right there. But again, I have those figures, but I couldn't find them. Then it has a uncover hidden smuggler's compartment under the ship's deck, which I actually have that inside of here. Then you can activate 4 authentic sounds right from the movie: screaming engine flyby, firing quad laser cannons, jump to light speed, takeoff, and emergency alarm warns of incoming attacks. But I have to, unfortunately, give some bad news. I actually, this uses 2 alkaline batteries, and I actually bought some batteries to put inside of it. Well, unfortunately, the sounds don't work anymore on the ship. So that was a big disappointment for me, as I'm sure it will be for you all as well. But again, this thing is over 20 years old, so no surprises that it didn't work. I'm going to still try to get it to work though if I can. And without further ado, actually, let's just move the box out of the way for now. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so without further ado, here is the actual vehicle, the Millennium Falcon, which has landing gear, which you see or hear me pulling out right now. But because the ship is so old, again, the landing gear doesn't really cooperate. As you can see, it's sinking down. But here is the Millennium Falcon. Let's see if we can get a better view of that. Turn this light on here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there it is. As I said, it's about 2 feet. They came out with another one years later from Hasbro, when Hasbro took over, when they bought out Kenner, which is freaking huge. And I seen it on Amazon, and they wanted like, I think, $500 or $800 for it or something like that. And I bought this for $50. I don't know how much it is worth now if you were to try to buy one of these. What I loved about the Power of the Force toys, when they made these play sets and whatnot, is that they were full-scale ships. Full scale. In order to get a full-scale ship now, you either have to buy from Lego, which I don't collect Legos and I don't care for the Lego play sets, or either got to buy HasLab, which you're going to pay a hell of a amount of money for to get a HasLab ship. Like they just recently came out with the Ghost, and that was like about $800 or something like that. And they're nice, but you know. Anyway, so let's look at the ship. It has the this thing right here, the radar, which you can rotate around. Very nice. I do have an action figure I'm going to put inside of here, but unfortunately it's not one of the original trilogy action figures. Then you have the top turret gun right here, which spins around. Very cool. And turning it to the front here, the cockpit is removable, and these used to light up right here. And the front, you had front headlights that used to light up. It was really cool when they used to light up. I wish that the batteries worked, or that the electronics still work, but unfortunately they don't. This is removable right here. You can put 2 action figures right there. I'm going to put 1 action figure in here that's from the prequel trilogy, and you've seen this guy before when I did the open up the Queen ship. So this, when I did a review of the Queen Amidala ship, I should say. But just to kind of give you an idea, the figure can. This is where Han Solo and Chewbacca are supposed to go. Trying to sit them down in there. Let's see. sit them in there. I don't want to break the darn thing. Well, anyway, you kind of get the idea. The action figure is supposed to go in there. I'm having a hard time putting them in there, and I don't want to break either the action figure or the ship, because again, I've had this thing for over 20 years. Okay, and I guess one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos too, show again, you know, how I take care of my toys, have taken care of my toys, and I'm also hoping that eventually they'll bring this stuff back. The toy market right now is kind of in shambles, as well as our economy, as well as inflation being up and the cost of everything being up for that matter. Okay, and then here's the bottom of the ship, if I can show that without anything, let's see, dropping off the top. The canopy might drop off, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that right now. But you should see the bottom of the ship. And you see the landing gear there. Here's the landing gear here at the landing gear here at the back, then at the front right there. Okay. Now let's take a look at the inside of the Falcon. And you see it has the stickers that you can put on the back there, you know, to give you the impression of the engines lighting up and whatnot. But the one that they came out with, I think it was in the early part of the 21st century, I think the back of this actually did light up. But this is really nice. It's still a nice play set. You can see the inside there. And we're going to go ahead and put him in here. Let's see. We'll sit him right there for right now. And actually rotate that gun turret around there and see if we can put him in the gun turret. Let's see. He'll probably fit in there. I think he will. Yeah, see, this figure wasn't made for this particular play set. I just wanted to kind of bring it out for scale. I'll put him right there. And there's another part of this ship I want to get that's inside the box. Hold on. If I can find the thing, if it's still in here. Okay, I found it. This plate right here is supposed to be part of the like little secret deck. A deck plate rather, where you could hide Han Solo and Chewbacca and some of the other figures in. Let's lower that camera tab right there. This part right here, it's like a secret compartment. We'll put him inside of there. All right, and it went something like that. See, there we go. Okay, so that worked at least. And then if you can also see, let's raise the camera up a little bit more. There is the Sabak game, Sabak game table. There are no chairs there, but you can put like little holographic figures on there. And here's one little holographic stormtrooper I brought out to put on the table. But there were no chairs. Again, it's big enough to fit at least 3 or 4 action figures, as you've seen on the box, but no more than that. But they didn't have they don't have any tables for the little Sabbath game that Chewbacca was playing with C-3PO, in the original Star Wars film. But I guess you could sit them down on the floor at least. You know, pretend he's playing Sabak or something like that. It's a nice set. I'm glad that I still have it. Again, the Millennium Falcon. And then, again, unfortunately, like I said, it doesn't light up. And just to show you too, I still have the little stickers, because it came with like little stickers that you could put on the ship and whatnot. Still have those, and I have the little instruction booklet that it came with too. Dig that. It's electronic Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Again, I just believe in taking care of my stuff. I always have. That's how I was raised. You know, not just to take care of toys, but whatever, you know, comes into your ownership. Clothes, toys, whatever. So anyway, so I hope that you've enjoyed this video. It's not really the way I wanted it to be, because again, unfortunately, the ship does not light up. And I put the batteries in there. I tried several times to get it to work, but it just didn't happen. It was so sweet when this thing used to work to full capacity. So let me just move this really quick. I'm going to put the box back up here before we end this video. Let's see. All right, so let's put the box back up here. And again, this is from the Power of the Force line. I have several toys from the Power of the Force line. And again, I maintain my stuff. I had to dig this stuff out of storage to do this video. So I hope that you like and appreciate the video. All right, let's raise the camera again. We have the Falcon sitting on top of its box, the original box. And I didn't buy this off of eBay. I didn't buy this off of Amazon. And I've had this thing for freaking years, man. So that's it. That's all, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Power of the Force, the Millennium Falcon unboxing. Electronic, except the electronics, as I said, don't work. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for joining me. And may the Force be with you. Peace.